Okay, everybody gangsta, but this sign has oil on it, so.
皆さん、こんばんは。私の名前はマインドです。リバリー・オフ・ザ・ウィックへようこそ。今回はマイクラの船を紹介します。この船はボーイングから日本のために作りました。それと、船の名前は、ちょっと待ってね。忘れた。船の名前は、九州商船です。次は、船を見せる。聞いたことあるので、本当にありがとうございました。
That was amazing. Anyway, that was Creeper giving us our introduction to this episode of Delivery of the Week, and it was in Japanese for a very special reason. Now, you might be looking at this and be going, that's not a plane, and this is Delivery of the Week. But this is a Boeing, and it's specifically the Boeing 929. You see, in the 1970s, Boeing came out with its own boats. Actually, 3 of them. 2 military boats and 1 passenger one. And today, we're checking out one of these, and for good reason. We'll get to that a little later in the video, but anyway, let's take a look around this very awesome thing. So, this is the Boeing 929, and as Wallace will tell you, it was built by a few different people. Can you give us a little bit of information on this, Wallace?
So this is the Boeing 929. It's a hydrofoil boat or ferry. It was designed by Boeing, Kawasaki, and another Japanese company. They mostly operate in, I guess, Japan. And I guess the engines were designed by Boeing, and they all partnered to build it.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool, and you wouldn't really think Boeing did boats, but they did for a very brief time. So, as you mentioned, this is of course a hydrofoil, and hydrofoils are super cool. What it essentially does is floats like a bit of a plane, or not necessarily floats, but it glides through the water like a plane, and that allows it to reach super high speeds. Now, you'll see there's one version over here and another one here. They have what's called a takeoff, where they put their base. What do you call these, Rallis? Do you know? Well, the hydrofoils, actually. These are the hydrofoils right here. These extend down, as you can see over there, into the water, and it propels or allows the boat to get up high out of the water and go a lot faster because, of course, you don't have any drag in the water anymore. Anyway, this is operated by
九州商船。
and this is a Nagasaki, I believe. Actually, no, it's not based in Nagasaki. It's based in a island chain that's close to Nagasaki. But the reason why we know about it is because we're building Nagasaki Airport. You should definitely check out that series if you've got some extra time on your hands. Anyway, this thing we saw at the port of Nagasaki Airport, and Morales was like, I want to build it because it looks cool. He didn't know what it was at the time, but going through it and taking a bit more of a look, he found out what it was, that it was the Boeing 929, and that it was built by a bunch of Japanese manufacturers and such. Now, what we found out is that the operator of this doesn't necessarily still operate to Nagasaki Airport, but we still thought it would be cool to bring this to you. Anyway, so let's take a look around this thing because it is super sick. So you're going to come around to the front. You of course have the hole on the bottom. That's right, we've not got a fuselage this time. This is a hole. So you got the hole right there. A bit of a walkway with railings at the very front. This is a double deck design, so we'll take a look on the interior. Now, around here, there's a few. Are these tires or what are they? Morales on these sides?
Those are buoys for when they're docking.
Yeah, buoys. That way they don't mess up the boat itself when they dock. And this is only on one side of the boat, specifically because it only docks on one side. So you also have the hydrofoil in the rear right here. So what happens is water gets sucked up through here, out through here, and then in the rear there's a Boeing engine at the back because Boeing did some cool stuff back then. and it jets it out the
FM
back.
gas.
That's true. And it jets it out the back and propels it at a super high speed. There's also vents and radiators up here, and it looks super nice. Bit of a walkway. Now the livery itself is green, red, and white, as you can pretty much tell. And it's pretty simple. So we can go ahead and take a bit of a look on the inside. So to enter it, there's a docking door right here, and also up here at the top. You can also enter it through a rear one around on this side right here. Anyway, let's go through and enter, enter through this one, because this is one that you often see them boarding through. If I can get on to the inside. Alright, there we go. So one of the key things is right off the bat you have the cockpit door. We'll check that out in a little bit, but let's check out this interior. So you can walk through, pretty simple. These are not overhead bins, they just cover it. The ceiling, like so. You've got a few posts for people to hold on to, and then seats like such. Coming around here, we're going to check out the cockpit. Now this isn't the normal way to get into the cockpit, but this is Minecraft, so we can. So you've got the pilot seats right here, or the captain seats, because this is a boat, and it's pretty simple. You can see out at the Stray, Vince, and Kid Kino out there. Coming through here, you can go down the stairs. There's a front portion right here, which I always found very cool when we looked at through the videos. It's got a little sign that says where you're going. We just put Nagasaki Main to Nagasaki Airport. You can continue through here. There's a bit of a vending machine that Warels managed to install at my request, because I thought it was really cool. There's also a little storage area right here, which looks rather nice. And then down here you have loads of seating, and I think this looks really, really cool. You can take a seat here. There's also ventilation up at the top, right there. And you can walk around. That's basically it for the interior. The interior is really simple, but we can have one more look around to the exterior, around this one, where it has the hydrofoil lifted up. So of course the hull is partially submerged into the water. You can sort of see how the system works, where it's got this giant rotating bit right there, and it puts it in the water like so. This will of course be submerged and propel water out through the rear. Anyway, with that basically done, that's basically it. I'd like to thank you guys for joining me. If you got anything else to say, feel free to. Oh, yeah, of course. We can't go Olivia of the Week without checking out one of Warel's designs. Now this is a very real thing, Warel's, isn't it?
Yes, this is a very real thing. There's a lake that I go to a lot, and this is called an SS Relief, which is its official name, and it's a floating porta potty.
Anyway, we need to learn how to build this, and Vince, as far as I'm aware, is still in the voice call.
Oh boy.
So
I sure am. Alright.
So Vince, show us how to build an SS Relief.
I'm gonna go outwards a little bit first. Alright, so what you're gonna do is grab your polished diorite slab and put it somewhere in the water. Then on the bottom slab, you're gonna put a trapdoor. Then now, a little bit complicated part with the snow, but we're gonna start out with something else. We're gonna start out with I don't know what it's called, basically the hull, but not hull, I don't know. We're gonna, in the water, put a stone slab and then a trapdoor.
The pontoons.
This one we are gonna extend by 5, so we're gonna have stack 4, and then another one of these. And now you're gonna also do this on the other side. Oh. Then we're gonna get some snow in. And this snow is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tall. And then we're just gonna put that all over. And that's stack 2. Now on the outsides, we're gonna just put the signs with world edit. Because, well, we're Alice and needs tons of world edit.
How would you best describe a routes build? World edit.
Annoying to build. Very cool though, very cool. As we then go to the final set of signs. Then we're gonna grab our stick again and we're gonna grab spruce slabs. We're gonna put these 5 in the middle. So we're then gonna grab smooth quartz block, make this too tall. Grab a stone button and a jungle button. Put this on the top one and then stone on the bottom. Now we're gonna grab oak trapdoors, put them all across except for the middle one. Because in the middle one we're gonna have a bird sign and a stone button. I assume this is where you enter, or I don't know.
That's the maintenance door.
Ah, okay. Then we're gonna grab the spruce slab for the roof, put them on top. Coal ore, because it has a cool texture. Oh, not on the outsides. Then on the other side, you do almost the same. Just the top one from the middle. Spruce slabs. Grab yourselves an oak button. And on this side, we're also gonna get a jungle button and stone button. Now for the top of the roof, we're gonna grab a polished black stone button, a jungle button, a wither skull, iron bars, and an oak button. Now first of all, we're just gonna put the polished black stone on here and on here. Then the jungle on here. As we then come across the wither next to it, the iron bar there. Now we're gonna need world edit again. If you don't have world edit, like do this or something, I don't know. Then we're gonna put that on there. And then I think that's it for today.
That is it for today.
Nice.
You know, I actually want to know if anyone's followed any of these tutorials, and if you have, send us some pictures in hashtag Minecraft.
Please
on the Discord
don't.
Server. No, that would be awesome.
It's actually not it.
Anyway,
It'd be hilarious.
if you guys haven't got anything else to say, I'd like to thank everyone for watching. My name's Mind. I was joined by like 10 other people here. We'll see you in the next episode of Every Other Week. Take care. Bye bye.
皆さんありがとうございました。私たちの動画をまたぜひ見てください。またねー。